start on the attack. Along the half wall with the puck. What a stop! Keeps it alive and heads it up. And now he passes up to Fiala. The Kings take it along the wall. And he's able to handle that one. And he slides it quickly to Anderson. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Puck picked up by LaFerriere. LA's got it from behind the net. We get a stoppage in playing. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Quick pass to Coronado. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves it to Byfield. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Too many bodies in the way. Sends it quickly to Huberdeau. The Kings look to start the transition game. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. The Flames carry it along the wall. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Ball's close to finding.
He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Puck scooped up by Gavrikov. And there's the whistle icing the call. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Los Angeles has won the faceoff here in their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Slides the puck to Kopitar. The Kings are in transition. Takes the pass from the left wing. Puck grabbed by Frost. Skates to the crease. Taken by Kempe. The Kings play it along the wing. Oh, and a huge save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Rooney's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Flames looking against the half wall. Slides it across. The Kings have it now. Moves the puck. Steps inside the line. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Smart defensive play there. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Turcotte's got the puck along the wing. The Flames have it against the wall. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. What a steal in his own end. Takes that pass back at the point. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Moves it quickly over to Doughty. Handles the puck. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. How did he stop that one?
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Oh, look at this, breakaway! Oh, serves up a pokeball as it's poked away!
And he knows exactly where he is in his crease to be able to make this play. If he misses, James, it's in the back of his net.
That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Over the line they come. And now it's grabbed by Moore. Stopped by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Flames will play it against the wall. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Here's a short pass to Fiala. Moves it to Gavrikov. Taken along the wall by Spence. And that's knocked away by Pospisil. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
No one really being instinctually aggressive out there, James. Everyone just making sure that they're in good defensive posture. But when you're in that kind of structure, sometimes you don't jump and the loose puck is there for the taking and you don't get going north. As a result, there haven't been any shots in this game. And I gotta say, it's not very entertaining.
Broken up by Anderson. Picked up along the wall by Huguenot. Oh, fantastic save! Lightning quick reflexes. Puck picked up by Kadri. Dishes it off. Big-time defensive play. Quick feed to Huberdeau. Calgary's got the puck in the corner. The Flames played along the boards. Angles it along the blue line. He got all of that one. Angles it over to Fiala. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Gavrikoff's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Kuzmenko. Los Angeles has him against the half wall. Great poke by Kopitar. Sends a pass over. And that goes off a body. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Los Angeles on the attack. Takes the pass. The Flames gain control of it. Carries it across the line. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Shuts him down. Calgary's got it along the wall. Great use of the stick at center by Moore. Avoids the poke check. Denied by the goaltender. LA's gained the line and into the zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Great timing to come up with the interception. On the backhand. Scores! The icebreaker goal, and finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting.
Los Angeles has the decided edge in the shot department, and as a result, they lead it here in this second. The Flames get a hold of the puck off the draw. Moves by the check. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Let's get the call.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
The Kings take possession here inside the offensive zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. There's a chance in front! And he denies that great opportunity there. And the keeper's going to play it. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. Great pad save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Kempe's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Oh, turns it aside once again.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Kopitar's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Feeds it to LaFerriere. Shot! Gives them nothing in front.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
A chance in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Great read with the stick. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. And the penalty-killing unit doing work. Excellent kill as we're both back to even strength.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by 1 at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
Takes it to the front.
Wolf's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Backlund's got it to the side. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Tries to get the puck over to Moore. Avoids the defender. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Stones him on the one-timer. With the blast. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction.
2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Flames have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and they'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
That knocks him off the puck. Quick pass to LaFerriere. Los Angeles gains the zone and on the attack. Great reach with the poke check by Paul. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Reaches out and uses the stick. Pinned up along the boards. And he takes the feed. Gaining steam here on the attack. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Los Angeles continues to lead early in this third period. They also have a decided edge in the shot department. And a big stick save by the goaltender. Through center along the wing. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Moves it to Kopitar. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Backlund. Great use of the stick to poke it away. Odd man rush. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Oh, and another big stop. Pass back to the point. Blocked in traffic. The Flames will play from the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Farabee. And a stick breaks that up. Sends one up to Moore.
The Kings are pretty fortunate to have their third line as their best line tonight. I mean, when your top 2 lines don't have it going and your third shows up huge, it's a big reason why they're winning.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Kemper. LA's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Deneau. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Flames are being called for tripping. Another power play opportunity coming up here.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Passes it over to Paul. Now a quick pass to Huberdeau. And that pass attempt is deflected. Takes the feed. The Kings have it now. Looking to break out here on the power play.
Well, James, sometimes on a power play with more time and space, you can get lulled to sleep, and that's exactly what this has been happening here, as it's been lackluster, unable to even get a shot on net so far. The Kings have done a great job protecting the middle of the ice and influencing play to the outside and allowing their tender to see every shot. Now they're protecting a shutout. They're going to have to do a little more of the same if they want to get it.
Deneau's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. LA's got the win off that draw.
The Hall's penalty is almost expired.
Strong penalty killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
Already down in the game and your back's against the wall. This is a massive kill. You want to keep the game within reach.
Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. And he takes the pass. puck after taking a hit. Sharankovic's stick handling in his own zone. Los Angeles gains a hold of it. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Frost. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. Picked up along the boards by Pospisil. Slides the puck over. Centering pass, and that's intercepted. The pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Fialo's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's the pass in front, and that's stopped. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Strong defensive effort. Spence is moving the puck through his own zone. Grabs it in his own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Slides by the check. Wolf's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
LA's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Picked up by Pahal. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And that pass goes off a stick. LA's gained possession along the boards. They go on the attack from the left side. Los Angeles scores off the one-timer of you.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
And off the draw, they take the puck. The Kings are on the attack. Here's a shot. He scores! Drew Doughty! The Kings are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Puck grab by Kopitar. Great heads-up play with the stick by Hanley. Calgary's got possession of the puck. Sari's got it in the offensive end. And it's a quick pass to Hanley. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kempe. Here we go, odd-man rush. Stones him in front. The final horn sounds. Smiles and high fives all around as their Tandy picks up the shutout, and everybody's happy tonight.
You're always happy when the light doesn't go on in your end, James. And no sunburn for him because he kept it out. I mean, he was...
The Flames win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Ball's got the puck. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's a shot. Denies him. The Flames have the puck in the corner. Oh, and another save.
Tornado's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Grabbed along the boards by Marchenko. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Quick feed to Anderson. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. Scooped up along the wall by Paul. And he slides it quickly to Anderson. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. And now he moves it quickly to Coleman. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that's blocked. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. The Flames will play it from the corner. Taken by Jenner. Quick pass over to Olivier. The Flames will play it in their own end. Coughs up possession of the puck. Redirected off a stick. Johnson's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. Hanley's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play. Columbus takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. The Blue Jackets ready to go on the attack. Feeds it over. Uyghur's got the puck in his own zone. The Blue Jackets take possession here in the open ice. The Flames will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And that puck leaves the zone. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. He grabs the puck here at the point. Great heads-up play by the defender. Quick pass to Rooney. The Flames are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Jabs the puck away. And now it's grabbed by Marchenko. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Moves it to Sharangovich. Columbus takes possession of the puck. Picking up some steam at center ice. Passes it over. Scores! And the Flames ignite the red line. Calgary's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. A chance for the one-timer! And that doesn't reach the net. The Flames gain possession in their own end. Taken along the wall by Jenner. The Blue Jackets played along the wing. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Merzlikins really showing great rebound control, and what this does is it just cleans up the front of the net.
Here's a chance, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Quick stop by Wolf. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Fans are urging for a shot on goal in the 9 seconds. On the one-timer. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Flames are being rewarded for getting pucks and funneling them through to the net, James. Not on the perimeter, they're looking to attack.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kadri. Jostled off the puck. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. And that's deflected. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Kadri. Sidesteps the check. Columbus has possession of it now. Long pass into the neutral zone. Receives the pass. Great read to break up the play. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Picked up along the wall by Weegar. On the attack along the boards. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Intercepted in the offensive end by Coleman. The one-timer! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Now a quick pass to Marchenko. Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. The Blue Jackets have it in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Matejchuk. And that's a smart heads-up play by Farabee. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. More than half the period left to play. Calgary's ahead 1-0. Frost won the draw. The Flames take it along the wall. Feed to the middle. Works it across to Marchenko. Slides the puck to Fantilli. Slips by the check. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Picked up along the boards by Olivier. Here's a short pass to Matejchuk. And a quick save on that one. And he takes the dish. Calgary's on the attack. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. He scores! The captain leading by example! More than half the frame has been played here. We got a tie game. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Sari's got it against the boards. Slides it across. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Aston Reese. Quick feed to Van Riemsdyk. Can't connect on the shot. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Dishes it off. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Van Riemsdyk. Handles the pass. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. The Flames carried along the wall. And that's intercepted by Severson. Christensen's crossed the line and gained the zone. Knocks it away with the stick. The Flames gain possession. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Columbus plays the puck from the corner. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Coronado. Tries to feed it over to Hanley. Long jam in front, that's broken up. On the backhand, big save.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. The Blue Jackets win the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come up along the wing. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Across the line from center. Great reach with the poke check. Slides it over with pace to Marchenko. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Great tickets are still available to our next home game.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Here we go, period number 3. It's been a back-and-forth affair, and it's been a fun one tonight. Into the corner of the attacking area. Sharon Kovac has got it in the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Pahal. Takes it in front. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Calgary's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Werenski stick handling in his own zone. Tap dances around the check. Comes up with a stop.
Wolf's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Here's a chance in front, and that goes off a body and a ride. Into the offensive end now. Beats it across. The Flames take it from the side. Slides it back to the blue line. That's blocked. Columbus has it in the defensive end. The Flames played along the boards. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Blue Jackets will serve 2 minutes in the box. Calgary sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and they're looking to set up.
Backlund's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Columbus is taking possession off the draw on their own end. Into the attacking end. Excellent excellent stick work on the play. And he loses control here. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Gets it over to Christensen. Broken up in the neutral zone by Backlund. And he slides it quickly to Sharangovich. Takes the feed. With possession along the wall. And he hangs on to the puck. Merzlikins freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Columbus has won the face-off here in their own end. Provorov's teammates kill off the penalty.
That's a great job by this PK unit, James, creating some momentum for their team and getting out of it without getting scored on. And this is critical, given that it's a tie game.
Right in front! Nice save from point-blank range. Denies him again!
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Puck picked up by Fantilli. Columbus plays it against the boards. Denies him on the one-timer! Well past the midway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Columbus wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Feeds it over! Matejchuk's got it near the point. Quick pass to Olivier. Oh, what a slick stop by Wolf. Oh, it stops him again. Calgary's got it in their own zone. The Flames looking against the half wall. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Columbus on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Matejchuk. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Calgary's going to play it from the corner. Scores! There is the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Flames are looking to build on this one-goal lead. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Fabro. Columbus plays it along the wing. Taken along the wall by Fabro. Calgary's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know he felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
What a steal in his own end. Moves it to Fabro. Columbus plays the puck along the boards. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Wolf's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Columbus takes possession off the faceoff. Severson's got it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Christensen. Columbus walking that line. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Oh, there's one more. 23 seconds now. Takes it up, but he's still got the puck. And that won't go as it hits one. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board. And guess what? The goaltender knows it.
blocks it. Across the line along the left wall. Here he is in close. Big save in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Shakes himself free. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Columbus has it against the half wall. He scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck off the draw. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Picked up along the wall by Olivier. Poked away by Kopitar. And somehow he hangs on. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a great save.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Answered the call there. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Columbus leads it 1-0. Los Angeles with a big defensive zone face-off. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Quick shot! The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Into the attacking area from the left side. To his teammate, they score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Corrales won the draw here in the open ice. Quick feed to Moore. LA's got the puck against the half wall. Columbus tries to break in from their own end. Pass across to Aston Reese. Sends it over. Can't pull the trigger. Puck scooped up by Aston Reese. Too much congestion in front.
Corrales' pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles and he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Here's a short pass to Van Riemsdyk. And now he moves it quickly to Aston Reese. Picks off the feed.
Los Angeles has been connected all night long defensively. From a structure standpoint, they are doing everything to interfere pucks, intercept, and takeaways. This is leading to offense, but they got to convert as this game is still close.
They've got numbers here. Oh, look at the pass. The Kings have it now. Gains the zone through the middle. And that's broken up. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Quick pass to Turcotte. Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. Here comes the call from the official. The Blue Jackets have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
LA's got the puck against the boards. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Counters it. Nowhere for that shot to go through. The Kings gain control of the puck against the wall. Cutting to the front of the net, and he elects to explore his options. Can't get a hold of that pass. Picked up along the boards by Fabro. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Stopped by the goaltender.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
There's a chance in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. They've got some momentum here. Feeds the puck across to Byfield. LA's playing it from the side. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Taken by Fogle. Tiptoes around the poke check. Puck grabbed by Matichuk. In all alone on the breakaway. Turned aside by Kemper. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late going to the frame. Columbus is enjoying a 2-0 lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. The Blue Jackets will play it against the boards. Picked off by Gavrikov. Fires it on net. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Merzlikins' face is red after that first 20 minutes, James. He was peppered all over the ice when his team needs to shore it up and be better in front of him. The only reason they're in this game is because of him.
The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he coughs it up with the pass. No room for that one to get through. Avoids the poke check. Great save from in tight.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Cuts to the paint. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the... Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Columbus jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Penalty coming up here. The Kings don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box. First chance of the night here on the man advantage. Los Angeles wins the faceoff.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
And the puck skips away after that move.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Oh, off the outside of the frame! Kemper's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Byfield's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Blue Jackets win that offensive zone face-off. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear! What a stop on the breakaway! The Blue Jackets will get some fresh legs out on the ice on this man advantage here. And he sidesteps the check there. Blocked by Kemper.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. The Kings come up with the defensive zone draw. Puck sent over to Deneau.
Kopitar's almost back on the ice.
The Blue Jackets come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there are really no chances.
Kemper's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 2-0 is the score. LA's got possession here in their own end. Through center. Moves it to Edmondson. Solid check to slow him down. Scoops up the puck now. And he slides it quickly to Olivier. Centering pass! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. Clark's going off to the box for 2 minutes. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. And they win the draw on their own end. The Blue Jackets going to work on offense. Passes it over. Made that stop. Columbus has possession of the puck in the offensive end. And he makes the easy save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Byfield's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Kings win the draw on their own end. Moves it over to Byfield. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. And let's see what the call is.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Los Angeles now goes to work on the power play after their time in the sin bin expired. Denies that opportunity. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And that's a smart heads-up play by Fiala.
Los Angeles is generating momentum off of the turnovers and the interceptions that they're creating by being in good positions and utilizing their sticks. This is still a close one, though. They've got to convert if they want to win this game.
Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
The shot's come to the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Fantilli's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Blue Jackets win it. Columbus has the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Marchenko's now out of the box, and we are back to even strength.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Kings will play it against the wall. Picked off. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Kings scoop it up along the boards. LA's got the puck along the wall. Fiala's got it deep in the offensive end. Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Here they come on the attack. Here's the pass. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it, the energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. And the defenders come up with the puck. Slides it across. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Provorov. And he dodges the puck check all alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Passes the puck over to Olivier. Off a stick, and they can't connect. There's the horn. 2 periods down, a 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. 2 down, 1 to go. 3rd period, they're ready to drop the puck. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the 3rd. Let's see if anything changes. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Columbus has played with purpose tonight, James. I mean, they have a comfortable lead because they've had great habits all night long. So now it's about continuing to push. They don't have to change a thing. The only thing the coach should be preaching, be defensively responsible in good posture to make sure they can protect the puck.
Gains the zone through center. Centering feed. Picked off in front. LA's on the attack. The Blue Jackets gain possession. And he takes the feed. Moves inside. Stopped by the goaltender.
Kemper's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Puck is grabbed here at center ice by Johnson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Rips it, and that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Passes it in front, and that's stopped. Feeds it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. Slides it quickly to Johnson. Olivier's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. And here comes the judgment from the official.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
And that's off a stick. Here's the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And that's a great defensive heads up to force the turnover. Dishes it off. Looking to make something happen along the board. Denies him. He got all of it. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Shakes off the coverage. You'll need more than that to beat him. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Deneau's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Quick feed down low and turns it aside with ease.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
And he was locked in on that save as play continues. The Kings take possession in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Moore. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all run in, and he steals it because of that last.
They've got an on-man rush. And they're on the attack. Here's a pass. Oh, and they can't hook up on that pass. Look at this, 2-on-1. Oh, what a stop shutting down that rush. Wow. The Blue Jackets offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. They win the draw and go on the attack. Moves into the slot. Columbus gains a hold of it. They've got numbers here. Sends the puck across. Off the post.
Columbus is playing with confidence, James, and it's easier to play with it when you have a healthy lead like they do. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. We just saw it right there as it went off the post and out. And this is the way they've been all game long. They've been funneling pucks to the net, and the reason why they have that healthy lead.
Hammers it on net. Stones him on the play. Tries to get the puck to Marchenko. Takes a bump but hangs on. Look out. Oh, what a chance there.
Well, it almost looked like he converted a quick release shot. He had no time or space, but unable to put it by.
Trying to gain a step. He's in. All alone. Oh, what a save. Kemper's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, the Blue Jackets have dominated this one to this point. They lead at 3-0. Kopitar's won the draw here in their own zone. Puck picked up by Doughty. Now a quick pass to Kuzmenko. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. What a steal in his own end. Puck scooped up by Kopitar. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Blue Jackets will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Scores! Los Angeles is showing some pep in their step, and the benches come to life as well.
The benches come alive because they know they're in this game. It just takes one more, James, and their opponent will be on their heels. They clearly already are, but they have to continue to push the pace and get to good scoring areas.
Turn that chance aside. Spence is swooping in on the attack. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. He's won the draw at center. Sends the pass over. Moves the puck. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Tipped wide.
It's real difficult to get to the middle of the ice. Often you pay the price, and he's got a golden opportunity from the slot area and just misses.
And one last save. And that'll do it from ringside here. Columbus gets the win in a tale of two performances tonight.
Well, there's always game within a game, and there was a high-flying offense in the first period, but it was on both sides. You know that the coaches said you got to play on the other side of the puck, and they did it almost to...
The Kings kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Oh, no way to brace yourself for that hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent.
He's got a little jump. He's in. Denies him on the breakaway. The Kings gain possession along the wall. And a little physicality ends that threat. And play continues here. Unable to reach that one. Grabbed along the boards by Anderson. Passes over to Coronado. The Flames have the puck in the corner. Calgary's got it along the wall. Huge steal at his own end. Trying to gain a step. Great save! Pokes it away in his own end. And there it is, stopped by Kemper. Scooped up along the wall by Coleman. Calgary's got it from behind the net. Farabee's going to play it against the half wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kuzmenko. Moves the puck down low. And there's the save. Down the right side and into the zone. Taken along the wall by Coleman. Picks off the pass. Quick feed to Kopitar. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Pospisil. Taken by Fogle. Here's a short pass to Moore. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Picked up along the wall by Pahal. He carries the puck up along the wing. Quick pass to Fogle. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Fantastic save! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Kadri's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Los Angeles has won the defensive zone draw. And he passes it up ahead to Byfield. Slides it across. And makes the save. Calgary's looking to break out. From center they get into the attacking area.
Pospisil standing up, ready to go.
Power play has expired.
Being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Calgary's got possession of the puck. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Fogle's got it in the defensive end. Oh, look at this. Knocks the puck down with a stick. With the one-timer. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You can just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
And it's a quick pass to Spence.
Make a change, make a change.
Moves it around along the half wall. Big time stop. Picked up along the boards by Hanley. Long lead pass into the open ice.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And that's poked away. Calgary's got the puck. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Just a great defensive read there. Uyghur's got the puck. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Kemper. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Calgary's put in a solid performance through 20 minutes of play here. They've had majority of possession, but they haven't been able to execute, which means it's a scoreless game, and this can be frustrating. You don't want the tides to turn, so you got to find a way to bury it.
And he slides it quickly to Kadri. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Doughty. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Tremendous use of the body on the play. Feeds it over. And he had an answer with that save. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. LA's taking possession in their own end. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Here he is, wristed on net. Big time stop there. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Redirect in front. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Across the line and on the attack. Pass in front. And he He shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Centering feed. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Passes it over. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Pumped off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Fogle. The Kings played along the wing. Takes the feed at the back end. Blocked in front. Sends it ahead to Coleman. The Kings gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it across. Stopped with ease. Calgary's got it along the wall. On the attack along the boards. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play, doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Frost's won it off the faceoff. Los Angeles takes hold of the puck. And he makes the save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Past the midway mark of the frame, we've still got zeros on the board. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Frost's taking it from his own end. The Kings look to start the transition game. Puck grab by Pahal. The Flames have it now. And he slides it quickly to Frost. Broken up in the neutral zone by Edmondson. Quick stop! Sensational stop by Wolf. From the right side, they gain the zone. Looks to set up at the point now. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Grabbed along the board by Edmondson. From the open ice, they gain the line. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Los Angeles wins the draw in the neutral zone. Handles the pass from the right side. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Looks to get the puck over to Huberdeau. Pass out front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Flames have been on their heels for much of this period, but here we are with the lead late in period number 2.
Well, a product of good goaltending and capitalizing on your opportunity when you get it. It isn't always about quantity, but it certainly is quality.
Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Moves by the Jet. And sends it just out of reach. Turns it away. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Coronado's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's see the call here.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
LA's won the face-off deep in their own end. Barfield's lugging the puck. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. Sari's getting called for tripping on the play. A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
And that's poked away by Weegar. Moves it to Farabee. Here's a chance on the attack. Feeds it over on the rush. Kemper's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point.
50-50.
The Flames win it. Los Angeles now has a short power play with their penalty expired. And it's kicked away. Scooped up along the wall by Kopitar. Kuzmenko's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the official says here.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Sends the feed in front, and that's stopped. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we'll come back with much more next. Calgary's penalty killers are on the ice here to start the period, and they gain possession. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. The Flames have it from the corner. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Kuzmenko.
The Kings have been playing...
Big time save, he was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
LA's got a hold of it along the wall. Kuzmenko's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And there's the save.
Kuzmenko's on his way down to the ice, almost on 1 foot. Incredible display of awareness as he's able to get that pass off, which leads to a great scoring chance.
The Kings take it from the side. And that carries off a stick. Takes the puck.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Quick pass across to Tryku. Shakes loose. Good defensive effort to poke it away. The Kings get a hold of the puck. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Huberdeau. Sends it quickly to Coronado. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Spence. Sends the pass in front. Can't connect the play. Here's a centering pass. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it.
LA's not messing around. Look at that effort in the offensive zone, and as a result, we're tied up.
Well, that's been their playground today, but they just haven't been able to convert until now where they get the equalizer. You can see the opportunities that they've had, and finally they take advantage.
The Kings take it along the wall. Calgary's got control of the puck. Textbook poke check by Byfield. They gain the zone from the left side. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Knocked away with the stick by Sharangovich. Taken along the wall by Anderson. Feeds it over to LaFerriere. Feeds it over. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Moves it quickly over to Weegar. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. To the low slot. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Scores! A timely finish, and they turn the lead.
Sometimes you can feel the momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little pop luck and they put it in.
Los Angeles has shown no signs of slowing down tonight. They continue to lead in the shot department and on the scoreboard in the third. Calgary's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And that one's turned away. Los Angeles looks to break out of their own end. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. LA's got a hold of the puck now. Centering pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Gets the puck over to Rooney. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Clark. The Kings played along the boards. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. It's a 2-on-1. Dishes it off. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. The Kings are on the attack. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Pahal. LA's got the puck along the boards. Wolf's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
The Flames win the defensive zone faceoff. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Backlund. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Kemper's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Los Angeles is trying to maintain this lead late in the third period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he moves it up to Turcotte. Avoids the poke check. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And does it again!
Wolf's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Turcotte's going to play the puck behind the cage. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Nice poke check. Puck scooped up by Sharangovich. The Kings take over on possession. With possession along the wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Sharangovich. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Big play inside the defensive zone. Tries to tuck it in. Wrap around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Calgary's got possession here in their own end. And that brings it into this one here this evening. The Kings come away with the victory on a night that they were hungry in the offensive end.
They're really hungry. I mean, they had that shoot first minute.
Jackets, and they are ready to take the ice here tonight. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Flames are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes a whack, but still hands on. The Blue Jackets are across the line and into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Calgary's on the attack. Avoids the defender. From the boards, he takes that pass. Too much traffic in the lane. And that pass is redirected. Now he slides it up to Fantilli. Takes it to the front. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Anderson's been nabbed for tripping. The Blue Jackets will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Lobs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. He was locked in there. The Blue Jackets cross the blue line and are on the attack. Sends it out in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Picked off by Pahal. Sends a pass over. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck. One-on-one with the goaltender. And he keeps that one out. The Flames will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Centering pass. And that doesn't connect. Anderson's penalty has expired.
And there's players on
the crossbar. What a chance on the play. They go on the attack through center. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Gains the zone. Sends the pass in front. And that's gobbled up and will get a whistle for a face-off. More than half the period left to play. The game is still scoreless. Calgary's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Shot from the point. Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
Good stop by Wolf. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Frost's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Taken by Sharangovich. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. The Blue Jackets move it in. Here he is with the backhander. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Calgary's going to start with the puck in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Lundberg. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Well past the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. They've got numbers. Oh, and here's the pass. Uses the force on that hit. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Battling for the puck but still hangs on. Moves into the offensive zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Shot! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Strong defensive effort. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And that slides right out to center ice. Beans moving the puck through his own zone. Looking to make something happen at center. Knocked off the puck. Quick feed to Kadri. Calgary's got it in their own zone. The Flames carry it along the wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Quick feed to Aston Reese. The Blue Jackets take it across the line. Columbus has it against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Aston Reese. And now it's grabbed by Corrali. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Into the corner now. It's in the back of the net. He scores! Calgary's got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
Yeah, I like the energy that they created for their bench even before the goal, James. They started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
Passes it over. Here's a shot from a tough position. Made the stop on the play. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Dished on over to Coleman. Intercepted in the offensive end. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Columbus needs to be more assertive with the puck, James. I mean, they haven't found a way to really create any opportunities with the limited time they've had with it. Why? Because their opponent has been all over it all night long. They need to change that now.
Puck grab by Favreau. Into the offensive zone.
Huberdeau's twig snaps him too, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Here's the pass. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Drives it to the crease. Decides to think about it. And he comes up with it. Oh, it's in. It's in. Looked like he had it, but not the case. The Blue Jackets have made this a whole new game in period number 2.
The difference in the close game is often the details, James, and this is a group that have worked hard. They've had good habits, and they find themselves tied.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Columbus plays it along the wing. What a steal at his own end. Calgary's ready to go on the attack. Slides back to check. And he makes the save. The Flames looking for a man out front. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Grabbed along the board by Thorby. Puck picked up by Jenner. Quick pass over to Olivier. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Tremendous read as he pokes it away with a paddle. And now he moves it quickly to Coleman. And that's intercepted by Olivier. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Tries to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Centering pass. The shot. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Slides it across. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes the feed at the point. Loses the coverage there. Christensen's got the puck in his own zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. The Flames looking against the half wall. Frost's going to play it to the corner. From the blue line. Denies him with the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Great pressure to force the turnover by Lumber. Columbus has it in their own zone. Aston Reese takes the puck. Intercepted at center by Rooney. Puts it on net. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. And that pass is stolen. loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Dumped into the opposite corner. Tries to get it to Pahal. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Poked away in the defensive end. Columbus has it in the defensive end. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Huberdeau. Let's see what the officials are calling.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
The Blue Jackets start with the puck in their own end. And he keeps possession. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Scoops up the puck. From point blank. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. Corrales won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Knocked away. The Flames gain control of the puck. Skates to the crease. Scooped up along the wall by Backlund. Takes the pass. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Tries to get it over to Kunin. In, oh, he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off, and coming in from behind because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to a penalty shot.
Makes the save on the penalty shot.
Well, this is huge. This gives momentum to your team at a critical juncture. Just making yourself as big as possible. He tracks it perfectly and makes the save.
Columbus wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Marchenko's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Columbus gets a great performance by their penalty killers to keep this tied.
Well, I really like this PK unit, James. It's working in sync. Almost.
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Slides the puck across to Huberdeau. Sends the feed in front, and that's intercepted. Takes the feed from his netminder. And he's knocked off the puck there. And he takes the feed. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Flames are trailing in this game, and they're kind of fortunate, to be honest with you, James. They really haven't had anything in terms of offensive production. They got to get some more shot opportunities if they want to get back in it.
Columbus gains a hold of possession. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Calgary's got the puck against the wall. Back to the blue line. Anderson's taking the puck behind the net. Can't get it to go. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Merzlikins decides to slow it down and hangs on for the whistle.
Well, he's been under siege all night, James, and he's made some huge saves, but he reads the temperature of the game right there and elects to hold on to get the face-off.
Backlund's won the draw and they're on the attack. Goes right to the crease. Oh, that's a huge stop by Merzlikins.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And that's knocked away by Olivier. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dishes it off. Slides it diagonally to Farabee. Calgary's gained the line and into the zone. Sends a pass in front. And that's stopped. He Slides it over. Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. Intercepted. Takes it to center. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Puck scooped up by Weegar. And here's a pass to Pospisil. Picked off in the open ice. Columbus plays the puck along the boards. Scores! The defender put it into his own net. The Blue Jackets are all smiles on the bench now here in period number 3, holding down a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been a competitive game, and now they sit in control here with that 2-goal lead, James, in the back half of the third period. Now it's about managing the puck. I expect them to play a little safer, but expect a push from their opponent.
Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Sends the feed in front. Picked off in front. Taken by Severson. Here they are on the attack. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Still has possession. Scores! Break out the crusher on the stealer because it's full on answer.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
And now it's grabbed by Christensen. Great poke check on the reach. Slides it over with pace to Zary. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Great reach with the poke check by Severson. Puck grab by Lomberg. And he turns that one aside.
Merzlikins hasn't had to do very much tonight, but he does turn that shot aside, and it's important to make sure that you stay in the game and you're ready at all times for a shot on net, and he is, and he makes that save.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Here's a short pass to Marchenko.
Columbus has a #1 line that has led the way in this game. That's exactly what you need. When you look at your team, you want your best players to be your best. They certainly have tonight, and it's a reason why they're ahead in this game.
Quick pass to Kadri. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Kadri's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Tap dances around the check. Puts it off the outside of the frame. And a strong effort on that play. Centering feed. Block shot. Slides it quickly to Zary. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. With the stop. Back to the point he goes. Stuffs him again.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but 2 consecutive saves.
Here's a feed in front. And that's intercepted. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Matejchuk stick handling in his own zone. Drives to the paint. The Flames gain possession. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Calgary's time is running out in this one to try to even things up. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but no finish tonight. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed from the left side. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Tiptoes around the puck check. And that's a mistake. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. The Blue Jackets are strong defensively tonight and just seem to know when to pick their spots in order to pick up the win.
Well, it's transitioning the puck quickly and jumping to offense when they had the opportunity. And at the end of the day, the analytics may say possession time.
team of the millennium coming into the league in 2000. The Kings win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Here's a chance in front. Taken along the wall by Byfield. Los Angeles on the attack. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends it out in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And that goes off course off a body. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Byfield's crossed the line and gained the zone. Great read with the stick. Columbus has the puck. Los Angeles looks to get things going down with the puck. The Kings going to work on offense. Passes it over. Glove save. Now a quick pass to Werenski. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Great defensive effort with the stick. Picked up along the wall by Marchenko. And he was ready for that one. Johnson's on the attack in the offensive zone. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Puck picked up by Provorov. It's a 2-on-1. Slides it across. He scores! Off the defender and into the net. The Blue Jackets finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Takes the puck at the point. Quick shot! Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Takes it into the slot, and he elects to explore his options. Centering in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Takes the feed. Oh, wow. Stopped by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Blue Jackets have taken a 1-0 lead. LA's got the win off that draw. Picks it off in the offensive end.
Columbus has been connected.
And they strike Peter once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
The Blue Jackets win the faceoff. Aston Reese plays the puck. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. And it's a quick pass to Tryku. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Blue Jackets will go to work here in the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Picked off by Corrali. From center, they get into the attacking area. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. And now he passes up to Laferriere. Can't hang on after that hit. And he slides it quickly to Kunin. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blue Jackets have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Columbus has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Here's a pass to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. Feeds the puck to Laferriere. Tosses it to Doughty. Here's a shot, and he easily stops that one. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Sends it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Passes out front, and that's stopped. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Kopitar's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. LA's gained possession along the boards. Sends it quickly to Kuzmenko. Columbus has it behind the cage. Here we go, 2-on-1. Denied by the goaltender. Scores just before the period ends. The show absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
Fantilli's won the draw. Werenski's taking it from his own end. Pushes it across to Fantilli. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Fantilli's got it in the defensive end. Good read with the stick to break that up. The Kings played along the wing. Here's a chance! Denies him in front.
Merzlikins makes a save and has found a way to stay physically and emotionally engaged in this game, where his team has just dominated in the offensive zone.
Attack along the boards. Muffs the shot attempt. LA's got the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Byfield. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Quick feed to Provorov. And he slides it quickly to Matejchuk. The Kings move to the offensive zone. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Johnson. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kopitar. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Picked up along the boards by Matejchuk. Moves it to Olivier. Broken up by Spence. Moves with the puck at the corner. And he's got that one. And now he moves it quickly to Kempe. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Strong defensive effort. Gains the zone through center. Slides it across. LA's got possession of the puck. The Kings will play it through the neutral zone. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Reaches out and uses the stick. Great positioning by the defender. And that's picked off. Kunin's got it in the offensive zone. LA's got a hold of the puck. And now he angles it across to Clark. Coming to the slot. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. Great read by Deneau. Snapper from the slot. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the period has expired. Columbus has dominated to this point. They lead at 3-0. Los Angeles wins the draw. Great heads-up play with the stick by Van Riemsdyk. Oh, what a chance here! Passes it over! Oh, it's stopped! Oh, my goodness, what a save! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The centermen glide into position. And they'll start with possession. A centering feed! Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Now a quick pass to Hellenius. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Corrales won the draw at center. And offside, we'll get a reset here. quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And it's a quick pass to Aston Reese. Columbus plays it against the boards. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. The Kings take it along the wall. Rocks him on the play. Columbus takes hold of the puck. What a steal in his own end. Slides it across to the Ferrier. Jabs the puck away. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Pulls it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Blue Jackets probably don't want this period to end given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
Moves it quickly over to Byfield. Back at the point, they set it up. And that's blocked from someone in front. Still keeps a hold of the puck. One-time blast. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's the chance to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Kings finally show some life here, but it's still too much to not enough at this point.
Yeah, they've been out-battled, they've been outscored, and they've just been outplayed this whole game, but they've got to use that goal as a positive reset and just look forward.
Let's get the call.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Los Angeles wins the draw here to start the period, but still have a long way to go to kill off this penalty. To his teammate. LA's got the puck behind the net. Cuts to the front. Los Angeles will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Fogel's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Behind the net, looking for the transition game. Angles it over to Johnson.
Some would say it's not a big deal if they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different, though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
Puck scooped up by Kempe. Icing being waved off here. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Kemper. Taken by Kuzmenko. Grabs the puck at center. Quick feed to Kuzmenko. A chance up front, and he denies that great opportunity there. 2-on-1, here we go. Feeds it over. Oh, it's stayed up. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. Columbus has been impressive to watch tonight. Numerous scoring opportunities, and they have converted on most of them. And now it's grabbed by Edmondson. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Slides the puck ahead to Corrali. Grabs the puck. Keeps a hold of the puck. LA's looking to break out of their own end. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Here's a short pass to the Ferrier. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Quick pass to Van Riemsdyk. To the low slot. And he loses control of the puck. The Kings pick up steam and are on the attack.
Then Ream's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
And he slides it quickly to Moore. Trying to get too cute with it and loses possession. Oh, this looks dangerous. Scores! And they finish off the Russian style. Wow! Columbus has continued to run up the score here even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard. It'll tell you exactly what this game's look like.
Oh, they do it again!
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
And he takes the pass.
Johnson's been fantastic tonight, James. I mean, he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
And he coughs it up with the pass. Picked off by Moore. Moves it. They've got a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Werenski's lugging the puck. And that's stolen by Moore. Gains control of the puck here on the line. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
The Kings just received the news that they will be down a player for this game, so now they'll have to manipulate their bench and find a way to manage it throughout the rest of this game.
Well, here we go. Let's see how this unfolds over the stretch of this game now. Takes himself free.
The Blue Jackets' top line is coming onto the ice. They've been so effective. Their chemistry is unbelievable. They have a ton of motion, and they're real tough to defend.
Look at the Savardian spinorama. Centering feed. He scores! What a play! The Kings are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Los Angeles wins the draw in the neutral zone. Puck grab by Doughty. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. Grabs the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Kerping. Sends it across. Shuts him down.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Dishes it off. Made the stop on that play. Columbus has it in the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he turned that one aside. Oh, and he whiffs. Takes it in front. Grabbed along the board by Byfield. Trying to make some magic happen. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
And he slides it quickly to Christensen. Can't keep a hold. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the final horn sound, and putting this baby to rest. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and a drive.